All right, real quick, shameless self promo. These are now for sale. I got 6 left. They're $3.50, and I can sharpen and anno at no additional cost. I just bought a Lego set, so I need money, and I'm broke after Blade Show. So if you want one of these, they turned out pretty good. I am bad. Yeah, go buy one. Anyway, on to this guy. Someone keeps texting me. This is the Andrew Myers Knifeworks Aeon, and this might be one of my new favorite knives. It is easily one of my new favorite knives. It might be my new favorite knife. So he was working on these for a while, and he dropped them. Well, he did like a dozen or so custom slots that he's getting some of those out before Blade Show. But these fully dropped at Blade Show. I was first in line for this guy. This is number 26. It's got the fake crystallized jeweling and it's blurple hardware and the default blade. This guy is so fun. It's like the Astra on steroids in terms of like how end weighted it is. Also just my sister's being annoying when I'm trying to do a sound test. It's got these like slots in the liners, so it rings like crazy, especially if you have the tie bolsters on. This is perhaps one of the most customizable knives ever. You can get like almost any blade shape that like he can make. He does some insane grind work. I got the G10 scales and tie bolsters on right now. It comes with G10 full and both. This configuration was $9.50. Oh my god, I'm getting texted. My sister won't shut up. This is awesome. So, you can, with, I believe this is about 4.1 right now. With the tie bolsters, it is about 4.8. And this guy is pretty blade heavy, but there's good end weight because one, these tie bolsters, and two, you can add weight pins. It comes with 8 brass and 8 tie weight pins. I got 1 tie weight pin in each handle right now. You can also do steel hardware, which gives it a substantial amount more end weight. So you can change the hardware. You get 4 different weight pin slots with 2 different weight pins in each spacer. You could probably make your own spacers, and you can completely change the blade shape and the scales. So there's like infinite options for this guy. My only complaint is he does use double-ended JK hardware, so this T10 does not fit a normal T10 bit. You need to find specific bits or buy one from JK. Thankfully, he did include one. Stop getting notifications. I know the vibrations will come through on the video. But I had my eyes on this Blurple one when he did a live stream before Blade. And that's awesome. I just dropped that on my Chronos. And I was first in line. And these things are sick. Now, the base versions with the standard blade and like all the scales would be about $7.50, I believe. He just upped the price by 50 on all these because of sales tax. At Blade Show, he just did a flat 50. Excuse me. But yeah, if it's like, I think the most they can get is about 1.1 if you get like insane mod work, both sets of scales and a crazy blade. I think they max out at like 1,050 or 1.1. And for what you're getting, it is definitely worth it. This knife flips amazing. I love how much end weight it has. It's very outer weighted. This thing just like, it fans like crazy. He is also making different end bolsters soon, I believe, smooth ones, although I do really like these like face jimping ones. The jimping is also really good on these liners. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like, very effective jimping. Ugh. But yeah, this is a very awesome knife, and I definitely cannot recommend them enough. This is easily top 3, maybe even my favorite knife ever. Warncliffe is also just such a underutilized blade shape, and this blade is sick, and it's hand ground. So this is a mid-tech. And a mid-tech for $1,000, not even. And you get great customer service. JK, you get great customer service from, sorry, there's something stuck in my throat. You get great customer service from Andrew, and he does some of the best model work, if not the best. And he can do so much stuff. He's got a laser, he's got jeweling, he's got regrinds. I'm like glazing him because he's awesome and he's very cool. And I love this knife. I literally have not been able to put it down since I've gotten it. And I've gotten some other pretty crazy knives at Blade Show. Oh, one crazy knife that I really like, which is also in my top 3. Maybe I'll record videos on all this detailed stuff I got from Blade Show. I don't know. Unfortunately, did not get that Hysteria. If you saw my first day haul, I did get this guy. This is by Rivery Manufacturing. It's just like a little aluminum block, but it's got a razor blade in it, and it's really fun and fidgety, and they're like 90 bucks, and I had to get one. Everybody was getting them. They sold out at Blake Show. They had like 600. Anyway, yeah. Now, if you like super light knives, you can put the G10 bolsters on, and this guy gets to like not levels of weight, like high, mid, like low, like mid 3s, I guess. You will definitely want a different blade shape, though. He does have a different standard blade shape for a full G10 configuration. Where basically this just like is like this. Like it basically ends, the blade ends at that grind line. And then he has a different swedge that goes like here. So like like if you can make it flip how you want. The only thing you just wouldn't like is the handle geometry, which it's pretty square and a subtle taper, so it's not too hard to hate, in my opinion. Like, it's pretty standard, pretty basic. It's also not super square with these rounded scales. And like the handle gap's kind of big. That's just a preference thing. And Zippy also has inserts to silence the ring. They go in the little slots in the liners. Yeah, this thing is very awesome, and this I love it. And it's also just like a sick ass looking knife. I was gonna get these blackened and then get like satin flats, but I fuck with like just the raw tie. Wow, lighting. Yeah, this is the Aeon by AM.KW _ on Insta. If you can afford it, definitely pick one up. This thing is amazing. Sounds so good too, dude. It's like literally one of the best sounding knives ever. Tune's really good. No tap. I did take this apart, and I didn't touch the bushings. I just re-polished the washers. Actually, I don't even think I did that. Switching out these scales is really annoying because you got to take these completely off and the pivots completely off. It was a bit of a process just on the fly, but I did it. Also, do not overcrank these. I overcranked one, and it either stripped out the liner or the screw. So just like do not crank these at all. Just like once they're snug, just leave them. I like Loctite them so they don't back out. That is an issue that is present. That's like the only issue though. And I just Loctited the screws back in, and they're not falling out. I've been like banging this against my hand, and they don't fall out. So it is all JK hardware, as much as I don't like JK, but he does make okay hardware. I love the flat hardware though. Flat hardware goated. But yeah, that is the Andrew Myers Knifeworks Aeon. One of my new favorites, if not my new favorite knife. Damn, I keep like grazing my finger. My finger is so fucked up from Blade Show, dude. I did dull this. This was like razor sharp, because I am a wuss. So that is this knife. Am I bleeding? I am bleeding. That's great. Awesome. Yeah. Endless possibilities. Get it to flip how you want. The only thing that you can't change is handle geometry or size, but yeah. I think that is it for this guy. It comes, let me show you the box. It comes in this big old box. You get, comes in like a little pleather sheath. It's in my case. Let me up my brightness. Comes with weight pins in there, I think. Or no. So there's a screwdriver, a last screwdriver right here. Knife came in there. This, I do not remember what that is. I don't think there's anything in there. And then the other scales, if you get them, comes in there. Weight pins come in there. I think the bits came in there. Card came here. I don't remember what came here, but very nice packaging. Very cool, very epic. You get lots of stuff. And there is his stuff. Yeah, go hype him up or something. I don't know. I love this thing. I love him. He's goated. I'm bleeding. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Peace.